Josh, is it not your turn to introduce the program to the folks?
Sounds about right. Okay, this is the Wheel of Content. Everybody, welcome to the show. So the deal is we spin a wheel. Our names are on it. Whatever it lands on, whichever one of us it lands on, that person gets to pick a topic and just run with it. And everybody else has to listen and be a part of the discussion.
Everyone needs to stop, look, listen, and learn, which is a Ween song, a recently released Ween song for fans of the band Ween.
We're only 55 seconds in. We could start over if you want.
I'll bring up this wheel. And we can just get to spin and we can just get to that content. You guys ready? I don't know what happened to my song. There was a pretty cool song that we had. I feel like there's no pageantry to this wheel right now.
All right, we did it.
The King of Lampoons. Congratulations, King of Lampoons. Doth saith the wheel. What type of content do you have for us today?
Are you guys familiar with Lisa Richards? No, let me. I'm going to send you the link in the chat.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I sent that to Ben.
You guys are going to have to go on with the banter segment of the show without me because I'm losing.
So
content.
that's a virtual background you have there, King, correct?
Yeah, it's not my fucking wall.
It's very festive. Well, no, I know that because you keep disappearing into it because your lighting is crap.
Yeah, I like it. It's festive. It's seasonal.
It's seasonal for this YouTube video.
Well, I like it. Okay.
Listen.
So do you want to set us up or?
Yeah, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna set it up, but we gotta back it up because Steve just tried to fucking burn my lighting situation where he's almost like an anonymous.
Oh, no, it's yes. I look like someone, as they say, who knows too much. I understand that.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
I haven't figured out the lighting situation.
You're like
that's why I don't have a virtual background.
2 shades away from just being a dark silhouette.
Yeah. You look like one of those old 2020 episodes where they're like trying to hide someone's identity because he's going to reveal secrets about the mob.
We've done that already.
Oh. I was busy loading content and stuff, so I missed out on that, though. I missed out on the banter.
All right.
So
we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's find out together, shall we?
So there isn't that much.
Do you want me to present?
Yeah, you can present it now, and I'll give a little intro. Okay, so I hope you guys haven't seen this before. I think it's pretty old at this point. So, do you guys know who Eric Adams is?
Yeah, he's the mayor of New York City.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mayor of New York City.
Embattled mayor.
I didn't know that until recently. Yeah, he was recently charged with something. I have no idea what it is. I don't care. Okay? So this video, I saw a little bit of it. I thought it was pretty entertaining and something we could discuss on the show. I'm assuming you guys haven't seen it, right? Does this look familiar to you at all?
I haven't.
So this is going to be politics content?
No. I mean, not like that. That's not the not what we're going for on this.
All right.
Like, I don't even know if, honestly, I'm assuming he's Democrat. I don't even know if he's Democrat or Republican, whatever. Like I said, I don't even know what the hell he was just charged with recently. That's not the point. I'm not trying to do a whole political thing. Why do I have to keep giving these fucking disclaimers? Or
I just don't want a bunch of Karens in the comments debating politics.
When a person was shot doors from my house, I realized how important my crusade is of removing illegal handguns off the streets of New York. Hi, I'm New York State Senator Eric Adams, and for 22 years, I wore a bulletproof vest and stood on the street corners and protected children and families in the city of New York. I'm asking you to join me in this crusade of removing illegal handguns off our streets and out of our homes. Please come and join me inside my house as I show you how simple items such as bamboo paper can be an indicator of marijuana use, or a cut of straw can be an indicator of using cocaine. I will show you how to search a room to ensure that you remove illegal handguns and other contraband from your home. What I would like to show
Okay,
here
stop for a second,
is
Steve.
to empower.
So I don't know if this is actually his house, but it started off good, right? Like he's trying to like combat gun violence. I don't know. It just gets weird. Like
Am I understanding correctly? Are we tackling multiple social issues? Because
right.
it seems like we started with gun violence,
Yes.
and then transitioned directly into being able to detect whether or not someone's smoking marijuana in your house.
Yeah, he holds up a bulletproof vest. The weirdest looking bulletproof vest I've ever seen, by the way. Like it's like bright white, like I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, and then he transitions into bamboo paper, which what the fuck is bamboo paper?
I got the impression he was saying like if you, because he said you could use cut up straws to detect cocaine usage.
Yeah.
So I think he means if you just happen to see, if you go into your kid's room and there's some bamboo paper laying around and a cut up straw, I guess that's evidence suggesting that someone might be doing something like that, but I don't know that it detects anything.
Right. I mean, it could like he'd be like, I mean, if you find a single dollar bill in someone's room, it could be sign of cocaine use.
Right. This is all very circumstantial.
Right?
How about if you see cocaine in someone's house? That's a clear indication.
But he's going to demonstrate all of this by searching his own house.
Is this recent? Is this a recent video?
No, because he was a state senator at the time.
Okay,
Yeah, so I don't know how long he's
so
been there, but this is, I guess, maybe when he was running for something, or who knows.
Ballpark, how long ago? Within the last 5 years, 10 years?
Well, let's find out together, shall we?
Well, because I'm looking at this guy's TV set, and
this was 13 years ago.
13 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Even so, 13 years ago, that's the TV he had.
You're a senator?
Also, is that a bedroom, or we don't know what room is yet, but I'm hoping it's a bedroom, because if that's like the family room TV, dude.
Well, it's up against that shelving unit is up against a dingy cinder block wall.
What's going on here? Has this have we not gotten around to whatever we plan to do with this?
Well, okay.
That's his YouTube plaque for hitting 5,000 subscribers.
All right, so he's going to search all these things. Let's see what he does.
He's going to see if he has any drugs in his own house.
Right. But this
in
is
the name of combating gun violence.
Yeah, let's see if
this is his house indeed. If this is,
let's see if this goes back to gun violence at any point.
Okay.
Our parents on how to search a room inside their home. It's imperative that you should know what's inside your household, and no one can state that you can't search a room.
What is this setup?
Home.
Yeah, you didn't have to pause. I'm just marveling this guy's.
He just clarified that no one can stop you from searching a room in your own house.
I think what he was saying was what's keeping people from doing it is lack of know-how. And that's where he comes in with his combating gun violence video.
And we can probably also admit that being mayor, he's not mayor yet here, obviously, but being mayor of New York City is kind of like being, it's the closest thing to being president as far as the influence and power and
Yeah, I know, and that's the remote controls he has. Look at those remote controls.
Yeah, well, this is what 2011, I guess it would have been. Different times, remote control wise.
Is that a Heisman replica trophy on that?
Yeah,
shelf?
that's OJ.
Yes. Right here. I don't know if the folks can see that. But yeah.
First of all,
yeah.
listen, Just based off appearance, my money, whose ever room that is, doing drugs.
Yeah, desk lamp positioned in a manner in which I've never seen a desk lamp.
Don't even need to
Arm,
look any further. Doing drugs.
What's directly under the TV?
A keyboard. Oh no,
No,
that
no,
TV. It appears to be a backpack.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or half a straw. All right.
Inside your household. It is your obligation and responsibility not only to protect the child that may be using an illegal drug or carrying an illegal gun, but you also have to protect the members of the household, their younger brothers, their younger sisters, and the other elder members.
The Bull,
of the
can you turn this
household.
up a little bit?
So by periodically sending a message to your home that there are no rooms off limits, you don't believe in locked doors, your house is open to inspection by your house and the members of your house. The message is, you expect your children to do what's right, but you always have to inspect what you expect. And that's the key to providing some preventive safety. So if you come to a room...
This is preventive safety.
So this guy's advice is just to do random searches of your house to keep everybody on their fucking toes so they don't come in with anything they shouldn't.
Right.
He's tossing cells at his house. Dude is in the rooms flipping over mattresses.
Pardon me 1 second. I gotta let my dogs need to be let in 1 second.
Oh my god.
Can we tell the folks, Josh, you did that for a while. Did you ever find anything when you were a CO?
I mean,
contraband?
No. Probably wasn't very good at it.
Just a cursory glance.
Yeah, I didn't watch this guy's video.
Maybe that's why.
Has he implied that this is his house?
He said that before he went inside, before like it cut to him inside. He goes, and I'm going to demonstrate by showing you in my own house.
I wonder if he said, you know what, I'm going to get an Airbnb so I don't have to use my real house. And then he showed up and he's like, this is the Airbnb? I would be leaving this Airbnb like 1-2 stars tops.
Oh, well,
That's
I think
the TV they give me.
So one thing I do know about him, there was when he was running for mayor or whatever he was first running for, there was discrepancy about where he actually lived. Like people said he didn't actually live in New York, so there's a solid chance this is just some random house that he used to like show that was actually where he lived, but he really didn't.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
also, when he's going through that whole spiel about how you can do random searches of a house, he also says something about how you can check to make sure your kids aren't carrying illegal drugs or illegal guns. Would it matter if they're legal guns? Like, what do with it? Who cares?
I don't know. There are people who are underage for most things, but practice gun safety. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you don't want your kids running around with guns.
And there's a solid chance if your kid has a gun in their book bag, they're not, practicing fire safety at the shooting range. That's it.
Maybe step one is inspecting that book bag that's under that Zenith television.
It looks shifty.
I think I had a feeling he's going to grab that.
Well, let's find out together, shall we?
Probably staged there deliberately for the purposes of this educational video.
Oh, definitely.
I hope the rest of this crap wasn't staged there for the video.
So you'll be used to going through the room to look at the various items in the room. You can look at a jewelry box. A jewelry box of this nature, maybe a simple jewelry box, but if you look through it closely, you don't know what your child may be hiding. For instance, a gun could be hidden. A small caliber weapon could be hidden inside a jewelry box.
I hope people are taking notes. All the secret hiding exposed.
Dude, you got a gun. You need to hide a gun. Are you hiding it at arm level of anything? Like, the jewelry box that's on the shelf the first place you would fucking look? No.
Well, not only that, are you going to hide it? Let's say someone breaks into your house and they're looking for valuables. They're going to go right for your jewelry box. Now they're armed.
No fooling this guy. He knew like, oh yeah, looks like a jewelry box, but let's see what else you got in here.
First
Yeah.
place.
Oh, a 22.
box. Look at the various colognes and perfumes and photos and pictures. You should always, when your child brings.
Okay, why?
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't say what. Just look at the various colognes. First of all, various colognes. Way too many. Way too many.
He's proud of his cologne collection. I think that's what it is. Please note that I have various colognes in my
Various.
repertoire.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, give those a sniff. Maybe someone exchanged those for booze. You know what I mean? That would be a kid move. Not a gun in the fucking jewelry box. And yeah, he just glances over the picture frames. Like, no need to even look behind those.
In his popular knapsack with many different locations. Look through it to see what exactly is your child carrying in addition to a book. Something simple as a crack pipe, a used crack pipe. Could he have found it on the street? That's quite possible. But this is
It may be something as simple as that.
Not
That
Not
would
even-
indicate that there may be some drug use taking place.
Not even zipped closed. Thrown in there with the zipper left open in the first compartment of the thing.
Also, knapsack.
Yep.
I think the last mayor of New York that used the term knapsack was LaGuardia.
I was going to say something about that too, Steve. Nobody calls it a knapsack.
I like how he found a crack pipe, and that's his first clue
Yeah, right?
that something's amiss.
A used one.
This guy,
Now, it could have been found
Yeah.
on the street and seen as a curiosity and put in the bag, maybe for show and tell.
Well, I think we need to dig a little deeper into the.
this guy's never going undercover calling it a knapsack. Like, as soon as you do that, get the fuck out of here, narc.
a discussion piece where you should start speaking with him to find out what is he doing with it and the whole use
A
of
discussion piece?
To figure out what he's doing with it.
It's a nice.
Family meeting. Family meeting.
I really only know of one use for it. If there's
Right.
another practical use for it, maybe they should start selling them at like pharmacies and stuff.
You find a crack pipe in a knapsack. I feel like that's not like an open to discussion. I mean,
This guy was a mayor
Yes,
of New York City?
yes, current mayor.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I mean for now.
yeah.
Oh, congrats, man. Good for him.
So this is such a
involves
weird.
conversation.
Hold on. Yeah,
It's such an oddly decorated room because he's trying to give the impression that it's a kid's room. But what's with all the statues and the candles? Like, so if it's a kid who's going to have drugs, we'd have to assume that it's a teenager, right? Does this look like a teenager's room?
It doesn't look like any room I've ever seen before in my entire life.
All right, what's he going to find in the VCR compartment of this TV years ago?
Look at picture frames and behind them, cameras. Try to determine what's taking place. Behind a picture.
what cameras try to determine what's taking place?
That's what I'm pretty sure he just said.
I think he's got multiple thoughts. He's trying to communicate all at once.
Oh, maybe he's one of these people who just every thought that pops into his head he has to verbalize.
Yeah. They say that's a sign of genius. Not even kidding.
You think he did this in one take, or was it like a lot of cut and like had to?
Are you seriously suggesting that this is mediated?
This looks like it's all been done in one shot, like that one episode of The Bear.
All right, let's see what he's got in this.
Frame, you can find bullets. What does that mean?
Bullets?
Does it mean your child?
What does that mean?
Ah,
These are the questions parents need to be asking themselves when they come across bullets, crack pipes. Start putting the 2 and 2 together. You get a better idea of what's going on.
Who goes through more effort to hide the bullets than the crack pipe and the gun? The bullets are hidden in the best spot. If anything, the bullets would be in the jewelry box. At least some effort went into the bullets. The gun was just out in the open, and the crack pipe.
Oh man, King, you're a content machine.
Just 2 bullets. Then now you got your fingerprints on.
Part of that
Oh,
cough.
boy.
Child is carrying a gun? No. Where there's smoke, there's possible fire. Where there's a bullet,
What
there's
is that,
possible-
that's not the phrase.
Where there's a wheel, there's content.
a gun. You should engage in the conversation and find out what are they doing with the item, and this empowers the parents. Look at all the items inside the room and feel around and see what's the possibility. Something simple as a baby doll. Could be just a baby doll, but also it could be a place where you can secrete or hide drugs. Run your hands over the pillows.
Why?
See if you feel anything.
Why is that in that room?
This was all staged beforehand. This is all part of the instructional video.
He also didn't finish like thoroughly searching anything. He just picked up the knapsack for a second, found a crack pipe, and was like, fuck the other 15 compartments that might be hiding the actual crack. You just went right onto the picture frame with bullets behind it. And all of this is still a gateway to open up a discussion. Sure, we can draw some conclusions at this point.
Well, no, where there's smoke, there's possibly fire.
Yeah. Or what else? I don't know. A concert? What else there might be if there's smoke? What did he just pull out of that baby, that doll's ass?
Looked like a fat sack of that chronic.
Is that what it was?
It probably wasn't, but that's what it was meant to look like, I think.
All right, so now we're about
I think
to.
it was a Ziploc full of whatever seasonings he grabbed off the kitchen rack.
What is this?
Is that a moth?
It's probably more clues to a crime.
Like a pillow like this with a button is a perfect invitation to hide something.
Oh, it's a
I
button.
felt something bumpy. I would reach in, see what it is. This one could be hidden inside.
Wow, that's incredibly dangerous.
Dude, he's got a gun in the pillow.
This guy really spells it out for everybody.
Pillow, a gun. Maybe something that you'll think that can't be hidden there, but it can. And what happens not only when the person who is carrying this illegal gun is in possession of it, but also a child that comes into the room and plays on the bed, they find this gun. Let me tell you.
Pillow fight, boom! A child that wanders into this room full of all kinds of fucking horrible shit.
A child would take this gun, and because the trigger pull is so hard, they normally take the gun and they point it in their direction to pull down on it. So many gun accidents take place merely because the child discovers a gun in the room and believes it's a toy, and they play with the gun. Just look and see what's inside your bookcase.
Even for
It could be more
demonstration
than just-
purposes, I would have no idea if these are even real guns or prop guns. But you're certainly not supposed to sit there and point it directly at your own face like he was just doing. I do know that.
Yeah, you know, always assume it's a real gun and it's loaded.
Yeah, I mean, he may know something we don't, but I mean,
When's the last time you saw a pillow with a button?
I've never seen one.
You could have anything hidden in there. Look at this gun that I found in this pillow.
bet you some of those books are hollowed out. There's like a
Yeah.
big open rectangular shape cut into the paper.
Yeah, like Shawshank Redemption with his little
Yeah.
hammer in there.
Books.
Yeah.
Perfect place to hide
Oh,
cocaine or other illegal substance inside the room. My message to you, you have an obligation to protect your home. The First Amendment does not apply to the right of parents to go through their homes to remove contraband or any other unsafe item. There are
No, it
you're
certainly
right.
doesn't.
You're right. The First Amendment.
What?
Yeah, he is right.
Yeah, that
He
is
didn't
true.
say anything incorrect.
Second Amendment as well. It does not prevent parents from.
This guy's a real constitutional scholar over here.
I would like to know his reasoning for that. All right. I want to take that back a bit in case folks didn't catch that.
or any other unsafe item. There are no First Amendment rights in your home. You have a duty and obligation to protect the members of your household.
Wait, there's no First Amendment rights in your home.
Nope.
We'll also be reviewing two eagerly awaited.
Outside your home, you can just say whatever the hell you want, but inside the privacy of your own, you have no First Amendment rights, apparently. Not in my city. Not in New York. The Big Apple.
That man is in charge of one of the world's largest economies. I just wanted to point that out.
He didn't even thoroughly search anything. And so this is his plan for reducing gun violence.
I'm wondering what he thought he was teaching people for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, what's the takeaways from that video?
I don't know. Dash has a homework folder upstairs that I feel like I need to go through the pockets of, because that could be all kinds of shit in there.
So look in compartments such as boxes and stuff, and if you find a firearm within it, chances are, finding a crack pipe. That's a starting point for a conversation to determine the truth about whether.
Yeah, because he kept going back to, like, it's all signs that something could be going on, and you should talk to your child about it. You find a crack pipe, a gun,
Yes,
cocaine.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I knew all this stuff prior to watching this video.
I was kind of hoping he found a broken straw, because that one was kind of funny to me. Like, a broken straw, who's leaving that anywhere? Oh.
Well, when he said how to detect if a child is using marijuana using bamboo paper, that was at the very beginning of the video, so I didn't know what to expect. I thought this was some sort of weird method that I hadn't heard of, where if you, like, lick the bamboo paper and stick it to a kid's skin, if it turns blue or something, that means that they're
he made it sound that way.
No, I think he just meant literally, if you find a pack of Easy Wides,
yes,
laying on the kid's dresser.
He's gonna do a video where he searches a trunk and he's like, I found this ski mask and some duct tape. This might mean the person's up to no good, but you don't want to jump to conclusions.
Some of these trunks have a spare tire in them. You got to look under that.
But don't worry about the First Amendment.
It doesn't exist in your car.
That's not going to protect you.
That is shocking. That is shocking.
The whole thing is just.
Wish I had thought of that when I was a kid. My parents busted me with something I wasn't supposed to have. I could have thrown that at them. May I remind the two of you of the U.S. Constitution, First Amendment specifically?
It's
Case
like
closed.
It's like he was never a kid. It's like he was never a kid and had to hide something, because he didn't look in any of the places you would, like, Like, go in the shoes, man. Like, find the shoes in the closet. Look deep down in the shoes. Prime hiding spot. That's where they're going to put some shit. Not in the jewelry box that's out in front of everybody.
Yeah, you had referred to what he was talking about in this video as tossing cells.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if I was in prison, that's who I would want as the guy on my floor.
Or Josh.
I definitely want to. Hey, it's they're searching cells today. I'll be like, well, I hope I get Correctional Officer Adams. You and mine.
Oh man.
Take all the contraband out of the shoebox and put it somewhere else, anywhere else.
Sniffing the toilet like, because if this thing smells like fruit, they might be making some hooch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
is,
Mayor McAdams. Mayor Adams?
yes.
yeah.
Mayor Adams.